Hello, everybody. Once again, thank you so much for logging on the call. This call is going to be a huge, huge call tonight. If you guys did not hear, my name is Miranda McCrae-Linares, and I am calling in from Murrieta, California. And I am so honored to be a part of this company, this vision. And my husband and I got started with the company about a year and a half ago, and it couldn't have come at a more perfect time for us. Two reasons: we were working 50, 60 hours a week as professional hairdressers, and we actually wanted to have a health transformation as well. We were about to get married, and my husband wanted to lose some weight before he walked down the aisle, and I also was looking for something to pick up my health again. And we absolutely fell in love with the product instantly. Not only was it absolutely amazing, the taste, but we absolutely felt great. We got very, very excited, and we started sharing with as many people as possible, our family, our friends, and we earned our first BMW in the first 30 days, which was really exciting for us. So with no network marketing experience, we just went on pure excitement on the way that we felt and how our bodies were changing, and just being able to share that with our friends and family, it got very exciting for us. And within a short amount of time, 6 months, we actually were able to go part-time with the salon, which was a huge, huge honor for us because we have a 5-year-old daughter, and we get to stay home with her part-time. And it's funny because when Danny and I share our story, we say at that point it kind of ruins everything for us because as we grew with this company, our passion for helping other people grew deeper and deeper and deeper. So with that, 9 months into it, we actually retired from doing hair, both of us. Danny had been doing hair for about 15 years. I'd been doing hair for 5 years, and it was huge for us. So we were retired from doing hair, get to stay home with our daughter, and about 4 months after that, we hit the rank of ambassador, and it has just been an absolute life change ever since. The journey has been exciting beyond belief. We actually got to spend the weekend with all the ambassadors, and with that, there was one guy in particular that we got to spend a lot of time with, and he has inspired us from day one. He has taught my husband and I and so many others on this line to be a student of life. He's one of the greatest teachers and leaders I have ever seen. He's inspiring thousands daily. And after this weekend, it just never ceased to amaze me how progressive he is in his vision for this company and his vision for everybody who's involved with this company. And that man is no other than Visalis co-founder, Nick Cernicola. Are you out there?
I am. Thank you so much, and congratulations to one of only a couple people in our company's history that has ever gone ambassador and qualified, and won the challenge at the exact same time. So, Miss Miranda, congratulations to you. And, guys, welcome to the call tonight. We are absolutely on fire. I'm going to start the call off tonight by diving right into the most obvious thing that everybody wants to know, which is, what the heck was that press release? What does it mean? How amazing is it? And what does it mean to the future of all of us on the line right now? And, you know, I got a great special guest on the phone with us who's going to dive in and tell you exactly what it means to each of you who are part of this family, what it means to you for the long term, and, you know, what it means in terms of the founder's commitment. So with that, I've actually got none other than, you know, our visionary, our CEO, the smartest man that I personally know, and the guy that is absolutely stepping up in a way for 2012 in a way that none of us could even imagine possible. So be ready for the greatest year ever with this guy at the helm. Over to you, Mr. Ryan Blair.
Thanks, Nick, and everyone. I want to thank you guys for joining the call here tonight. Many of you read the news. Dwight, our parent company and really our corporate partner that we've had, you know, since the beginning, you know, released that we had closed the third phase of a 4-phase purchase. And the most interesting way for me to describe this to you is when myself, Nick, and Blake weathered the storm of the recession, Blake said, really, you know, to use a family analogy, they said, guys, this is your baby. They didn't have time to focus on it, so they gave it back to us. We focused on it. We got really connected to our promoter partners. We got really connected to our customers, our reason for being. We, you know, invented the challenge. We got on the challenge, and then our baby started growing up. but the contract was still together. So as a result of that, they had the option to continue buying shares, and we realized that we still wanted to be a part of the family and still wanted to be the parents of our baby, this company, this cause. And so the good folks at Blythe, they knew that, and they wanted us to stay around and really build the company from the inside out, as we've done from the bottom up, hand in hand with the promoter force, living on the challenge, being a part of the challenge. So it was never really a doubt as to whether or not we would still be a part of the life of Blythe House, but it was how. And so we found a very creative way to do that. And in essence, myself, Nick, and Blake came together with the Gergens family, and we said, why don't we buy Blythe? And it's interesting. 3 years ago, I said that would probably be the way it would happen, and that we would end up being significant shareholders of Blythe as a result of the value that ViSalus has created. And just 2 years after the real launch of the Body by Vi 90-Day Challenge, myself, Nick, and Blake are the second largest inside shareholders. We made a very significant investment in Blythe, and we're going to be parenting this baby forever. So I can tell you I'm ecstatic. I immediately, we knew that this was a potential transaction that would occur, and, it once and for all puts to bed what happens after the Blythe transaction, or, how close are the founders and the Gergens? Well, they let us into their family. And for those of you who don't know this, Blythe is actually Bob Gergens, my mentor and one of the greatest entrepreneurs in America. Blythe is the name of his mother's maiden name, and so it's a family company. And they even actually let us into our family, or into their family, as we let it into our family. So we want to thank you guys for your support, for your confidence, and for believing in us. Once again, this transaction shows that we as founders aren't about the money, but it was about the cause, about the company. And it hit a lot of the news sources today with Blythe's release. You should be expecting to see a lot of activity around it tomorrow and the next few days, because it talks about some big value stuff, and we're very excited. But most important, I'll tell you this. We don't really care about the past. 2011 was 2011. It's all about 2012. It's all about how we kick off 2012 in January and how we take it from there. So I'm focused as ever, as is our co-founders, our management team, and the rest of our leadership team, having just come out of this retreat here. And so that was last year's news. We're on to this year's news, and I thank you guys very much.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Ryan Blair. And, everybody on this call, I hope you really understand, myself, Blake, and Ryan, we just put nearly $15 million into buying Blythe equity because we are betting on the future of everybody on this phone. We are partnering with you for the long term. We are putting our stake in the ground and saying, everybody, let's make a run for the next 10 years and see how big of a company that we can create. As all of our competitors out there, they try to find their quote-unquote exit. They try to find their way out the back door, and they're questioning they might be questioning us even. Well, we're the type of leaders that put our money where our mouth is. How about you? And we hope that you guys want to work with us for a very long time, because we're not going anywhere, baby. So with that, let's go ahead and transition. We kick it back to our intro today, and she's going to go over a couple stories and announcements. If I can have Miranda back on the line. Miranda, feel free, as you're going through a couple of these announcements, don't worry about reading any of the hotels or phone numbers. They can find that stuff online. So over to you, Miss Miranda.
Thank you, Nick. Well, first of all, I want to give a big, huge congratulations to our Twitter contest winner, Melissa Julia Edfords, who won our brand new Fit Kit and Celebrity Workout DVD, which is going to be absolutely awesome. We've got Hulk Hogan on there and Lindsay Messina, and that Fit Kit is great. That's the kit that I'm actually shooting for this next month. If you guys aren't on Twitter following ViSalus, please go to twitter.com/ViSalus so that you guys can follow the company and see what kind of promotions we have. Also, make sure, I know most everybody on the line is probably on Facebook, so definitely make sure you guys are following us on Facebook as well, because, Blake had actually said something over the weekend, and he said, with these times, a lot of times it's all about technology. So some things we'll hear, on Facebook before, maybe we get to the vision call on the Monday night. So it's very definitely important to make sure that we're following the company through our social media. So next off, we actually have our Regional Success Tour. Our kickoff is in 2 weeks. The regional event is just a really great opportunity for each and every one of us to get together with the co-founders and the top producers in the area. You guys, the regional event is actually one of the biggest events, and we all know that we build our business from event to event, and it's actually 2 weeks. We only have 2 more weeks. So definitely, if you guys have not registered for the regional event, please register at regional.bysouth.com. On there, you're going to find all the information on what hotels they're located at, what discounts, what days the discounts end. You guys, everybody, we should be booking our hotels. Be proactive, book the hotel rooms as soon as we can. We get those discounted rates so that it makes it easier for all of us to get up there. So please, please, please take advantage of that. And rolling right into that, we have our next National Success Training. This is the biggest training, is the National Success Training, you guys. I was fortunate enough to have this be the first cycle of events for my husband and myself. 10 days, flew out before our wedding, got to go to Vitality, absolutely changed our life. That's when we knew that we weren't in Vitalis anymore, that Vitalis was in us, and we were going to, be with Vitalis for a very, very, very long time. Our next National Success Training is in Kansas City, Missouri, March 23rd through 25th. And the same thing, you guys can go to national.vitalis.com, or you can go to Vitalis, click the banner, make sure you guys register early, same thing, book your rooms, all the information is online. We don't want to forget, you guys, about the new Body by Challenge theme. It's Train with the Champ, which is something that I'm super excited about, and it's an honor for me to actually be a part of this. It's our new $25 million challenge, which is absolutely insane. So cool that we have such a big opportunity to help our people, all of our customers get healthy and give them an incentive to get healthy. So it's a great opportunity for all of the top athletes and fitness professionals, along with the past Body by champions. And you guys, it's all led by no other than legendary boxer Roy Jones Jr. And it's great because there's all different types of stories, and so it's really cool because now that we have the Fit Kit and we have the Challenge magazine, the challenge just isn't about weight loss, and so by kind of rolling all these things together, it just gives us a great opportunity to plug our customers and our team into this call. I plug my customers into this call all the time, and they learn, and the challenge is not just a weight loss challenge. It's so many other things, and this gives a very open, way to make sure everyone kind of fits into each category. So please make sure you guys are logging on. Our next call is Thursday night, 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time and 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to hear from Body by champions Randy Head and Tom and Jane Hibbard. So please make sure that you're logging on. Also, one more thing, we have the new Challenge and Success from Home magazine. You can log on to thevistore.com and purchase those magazines. They're also found in Barnes & Noble, but you guys, if you haven't seen it, which I'm sure most everybody has, that Challenge magazine is beautiful. It has so many great articles. Make sure you guys are reading it from front to back. Same with the Success from Home magazine. Personalize them for, your customers and your friends and your family. It's just a great opportunity to share the challenge and what we're doing as a company, changing so many different lives in so many different ways. So, Nick, that's all the updates I have for you guys. So thank you so much.
I'm here. Thank you so much, guys. So quick recap, gang. Go buy your magazines, thevistore.com. Go register for the National if you haven't, but let's focus on what's right now, which is the Regional Success Tour. Guys, we're right around the corner, Regional Success Tour. We've got Detroit, we've got Edmonton, we've got San Francisco that are happening, just right around 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now. You got to go to regional.myself.com and get registered.